from Southeast Community College.
Today we're going to teach you how to use the dyno on a Suzuki SV650. You got this primary wire right here that you need to hook up to the blue and white wire coming off of the ECM. And then we got this fancy deal right here hooked up to the exhaust. We tapped something into the exhaust right here, right before the cap, so you get a more accurate reading. That is connected to the air. And then we have this, the fuel pressure regulator, due because, as you can tell, don't have a gas tank on the bike. And the fuel pressure is supposed to be 43 psi, and so we have this all set up about 43. And then we have this exhaust nice and tight around here because you don't want to get too hot and melting something. Then have this go down to our exhaust system we have here. Make sure the bike is properly all strapped down so when you're going it doesn't fly off and do crazy stuff. And then around here we got it strapped in nice and tight through the rim. You want it to keep.
We're going to turn the fuel pump on, make sure fuel's pumping. We're going to turn the fan on right there so we can keep the engine cool and don't overheat. So now we're ready to go. So we're going to start the bike. Got the bike running. We're going to shift down first. We're going to let the wheel start spinning back here. We're going to run through the gears real quick, just get the bike nice and warm, get a feel for get comfortable. So now we're going to be in fourth gear. And fourth gear is the gear that you want to use the dyno in, because it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You'll learn about that next quarter, guys. So you're in fourth gear right now. You're somewhere around 6,000 to 7,000 RPMs. You're going to let it bog down to right about 2,000. And right when it hits 2,000, you got your control here, your nifty little control. You're going to hit the green button, and the green button will start scanning on the dyno. And as soon as you hit the green button, you're going to just wick the throttle, bro. Just give it full throttle. She's wicked. You send her on up to about 11 grand. And right about there, you're going to hear your valves float or your rev limiter kick on. And as soon as that happens, you're going to hit the green button again so the scanning stops. And you're just going to let it run down a little bit. And then you're going to hit the red button right here. And this nifty little button is like a brake. There's brake pads on your wheel down there, and it's going to slow it down. And once it slows down to maybe 5,000 to 6,000 RPMs, you're going to pull your clutch in, and you're just going to coast down speed. You never want to downshift while you're in the dyno because, well, you know, bad things are going to happen. Just it's like, don't do it. Monitor now, and these are all the runs on the SV650 that we did. Right here, number 17 is the most recent one we just demonstrated for you. Right there is 62.63, that's your horsepower. Right here, that's your speed, miles per hour. So 100 to 120 is usually what you're going by the time you get done testing. And there you pretty much have it, that's your dyno test. Catch you later.